How long should I wait before having revision rhinoplasty? Well, if you've only had one rhinoplasty before and you're unhappy with the outcome, I always recommend that you wait at least a year from the date of your first surgery to allow full healing and full blood supply restitution, along with full scar softening, to occur. You want your surgeon who's going to be doing your revision or touch-up surgery to have sort of the best starting tissue conditions and blood supply conditions to reduce the chances of prolonged swelling and, worst case scenario, soft tissue loss of your nose from, poor blood supply. That's for primary rhinoplasties. Now, let's say you've had 2+ rhinoplasties, you've had 4 rhinoplasties or something. You may need to wait 2+ years between your last rhinoplasty and your next one in hopes that you can make improvements. But here's the thing about revision rhinoplasty. Essentially, every time you operate, you get farther and farther away from your goal. In other words, or another way to look at that is that because of the tissue conditions left behind by the last rhinoplasty, trying to obtain your future goal is a lot harder to do. And so with every successive rhinoplasty you have, it becomes harder and harder to really obtain what you're hoping to do. And what you're trying to avoid is a lumpy, thick, scarred in, avascular nose that looks poorly and doesn't function well. And so trying to get your rhinoplasty done correctly at your first operation is what you're trying to do. National revision rates are above 30% for, I would say, casual rhinoplasty surgeons. For those of us in the Rhinoplasty Society, we run revision rates between 5 and 15%. We also see some of the more complex rhinoplasty done in the United States. And so for me, my personal revision rhinoplasty rate amongst all comers in my practice sits between 6 and 7% on any given year. That means 6 to 7 out of every 100 rhinoplasties I do, and I do more than 100 rhinoplasties a year, will come back and say, hey doc, can you tweak X, Y, and Z? Or can we push something a little bit further? I'm happy to do it, but you need to be patient and you need to have realistic expectations about what I can and cannot accomplish. And if I say I can't do it, I definitely mean I can't do it. But if I feel like it's something I can make a change to, I'm going to tell you it's something I believe I can help with. So, patience on your part and knowing that you need to give your body time to heal, those are conditions that are absolutely necessary for successful revision rhinoplasty surgery.